Booyah.
Three, two, one.
We're still we're missing one part of the duo.
He is on his way.
He is on his way. Joseph Pyfer will be here soon.
On his how'd that Wawa feel this morning getting that?
Felt good, man. Boy, this is probably I've been up since 4:30.
Yeah.
It's very hard to sleep. My sleep's gonna be fucked up.
I'm lagging
for the
a little
next.
bit too.
Yeah, my sleep's gonna be fucked up. But I actually had one yesterday when we were dropping off Simon.
Okay.
Touchdown. Had to get a Wawa. You know. Feels good. Feels good to drink the fucking best coffee in the land. Now
we was out there
give
settling.
me a sponsor. No, we were settling for a fucking
whatever. I don't even remember some of this shit. Yeah.
What is it? They got Dutch Bros out there. They got Starbucks. Fucking sucks. I am not a fan of Starbucks.
That shit's rocket fuel.
Well, you never know.
No, I don't think it's good either. Like,
No, I don't like it
I don't
either.
like it. Yeah.
Beautiful week. We will get into it, but I want to save that
Yeah.
for the very end so we
Yeah.
can really dig into that whole week.
We can talk about
Be
that. I mean, I watched
couple
some of the
fights.
fights. Yeah.
I remember
Let's
being
fucking
in the back watching a few. I do remember.
We can start off with Andre.
Andre
Won his fight. Good for Andre.
That's-
We're very
at the
happy
end of the
for
day,
Andre.
that is
only thing
definitely
that
what
matters
matters.
is getting your hand raised.
Yes.
Let me see what else I've seen over here.
His opponent. Remember the situation.
Oh
with
yeah,
the
we
weight
were
cut?
we're in the back. We see this dude, like, we didn't realize who the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
He's like stumbling all over the place. And then I didn't like even see it. And then Lloyd's like, yo, like this guy might not make weight. So like we're calling guys back at the house to see if anyone like is
Yeah.
close to 185. Didn't realize it was Andre's opponent. So then we just chalked it.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to let this motherfucker fight. One, he missed weight. And two, he's stumbling. But yeah, they let it go on. And I don't know if he was faking. A lot of people said they thought he was faking.
For what? Just to show like I tried.
Maybe that, yeah, like, yo, I'm fucking dehydrated, and this is why I.
To spare the embarrassment a little bit, right?
Yes,
Like,
but
oh,
it's
this, yeah.
bro, there, you seen what goes, like, you were like very behind the scenes with the weight cut this week. I cut 20 pounds in 4 days. Like, it's a lot of weight. And I got underweight to the point where I could drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason there's guys. Paul Felder took a main event on 5 days' notice, made weight, cut like 25 or 30 pounds. Like, there's no reason for you to have a training camp and miss weight.
Do you think people are waiting too long throughout their camp to begin their weight
and
management?
guys try to do it the night. So if you're fat, like if you have body fat on you, it's going to be hard. You can't lose actual body fat the week of the fight. It's just all water weight. So like for me, the leaner you are, the easier it is because it's literally just fluids that are coming off you. These guys try to wait and maybe diet at the last month, and then they try to get down, and then they're not at the numbers, and they're like, shit, like I'm just gonna do it all last minute. I get on that night just so I know I'm gonna wake up and I'm on weight. Because you don't like, it's hard the lower you get to start those sweats. Like that's why like I was like shadow box.
yeah.
I was just trying to get my heart rate jacked up so you break that sweat and then you're good. But God, these dudes are fucking idiots. Like most of these dudes are idiots, bro. Like I don't understand how they've gotten this far in their career.
It doesn't look like everybody has it down to a
They're
science.
gonna cut that motherfucker. I think he lost his first fight in the UFC.
I don't remember. I never heard him up until
He's
the other
getting
day.
he's
I
getting
don't get it.
snipped.
A fucking college wrestler with Olympic
Bro, Olympic. People keep talking about the Olympic shit. Just because
Olympic trials?
If I say I want to be a fucking F-250, that don't mean I can be an F-250.
No,
but I'm saying no,
with the
but
weight
not
cut.
you. But I'm just saying. Everyone's like talking about his wrestling.
Yeah.
He had Olympic aspirations. You can fucking dream about whatever the fuck you want.
Right,
that don't mean
right.
dick.
Facts.
But you should be a professional weight cutter.
No,
at that
100%.
point.
You should be a professional athlete if you're in the UFC, but that's the problem. There's 700 fighters in the UFC, and these motherfuckers ain't all professionals.
So watching the fight and listening to them, like the commentators talk about you, Sean, they were like,
We're not talking about my fight yet.
No, I'm not talking about
We're
your
not talking
fight.
about my fight yet.
Relax, pervert. What I'm saying to you is with the weight cut and the way the science that you have that shit down to. That's what I'm speaking on.
No, I know.
Is the way they gave you your credit, like the way the fucking damn, I'm losing my fucking.
Yeah, you
train
know,
of thought.
you're
Sorry,
fucking,
bud.
you're dropping
I'm all
the
over
ball.
the place.
You're dropping the ball.
You want me to go?
I got it.
You want me to go?
I was thinking of something.
Is he going or should I go? It's like, no, I'll go.
They're saying you got it down to a
Yeah,
science,
yeah,
and
yeah.
more
No, and I
motherfuckers
do.
need to follow
This
suit.
motherfucker
And
is
I do.
50.
It was I was talking to my nutritionist this morning. It was the easiest weight cut I ever had. Easy, like my last one was the easiest. The one before that was the easiest, and I just feel like they just get easier and easier. But it's because I study, I try to learn new things. I just try to do the right things in and out of camp.
And
so I set myself up for
you use the resources. I think being in touch with that, like having a really good relationship with the guy Charles.
I've paid for dietitians before. I've paid for all these things before. We have these free resources, and I built a relationship with Charles and the UFC PI since my debut in the UFC, and they're the best.
Yeah.
They are the best.
They're in those positions for those reasons.
There's a reason that they are doing what they are doing. So if you're not using those resources, then
You actually went to bed on a smoothie
you're
that
an
night.
idiot.
Your night
Bro,
before.
crushed a smoothie, woke up, I was 171, took a piss, got down to 170, drank again. I did that like 2 or 3 times throughout the night, so because it's hard to sleep. So I woke up and I wasn't like fully dehydrated either. Like that smoothie was big as shit. So yeah, I was the first one on the scale. Gilbert fucking runs. That's another thing we can talk about.
Oh yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll got you.
I didn't like. Yeah, I didn't see.
We were in the back. We were watching it, but we were also in a moment.
No, the only ones I watched were.
I lost my train of thought because I keep
watched
laughing over the betting line.
I watched Trevor Peak, yeah, because you were fucking wrong,
Fuck outta
making
here,
lies
pervert.
up.
Nah.
Trevor
Peak,
Peak sloppy, right? It just,
That's yeah. I mean, people like his fighting style, but bro, it's only going to get you so far.
Yeah.
Like, and this dude was making his debut, and he just shut that shit down.
yeah. Chris Padilla was the elbow.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm looking at Matt Schnell
Matt
and
Schnell, okay.
Durden. They were swinging heaters at each other.
I like Cody Durden.
I like
man.
Cody Durden too.
I even like him. We like I said, we seen him in the sauna in person. I like his
Yeah,
attitude.
he's cool, bro.
He seemed
He's
cool.
a tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
They were throwing heat. Then he catches him in like a modified. Everyone kept calling it a ninja choke. I thought it was more of like a front naked.
Okay.
Matt Schnell did the right thing. He tried to belly out. Usually when that happens, the guy won't be able to spin with you, and they'll fall off. And
Yeah. Did he turn the right way? I know you could turn the wrong way.
He went the right way.
Okay, I didn't see it.
But that shit was on there.
Yo, that Asian dude's eye, man, that shit looked like something out of Roger
Yeah,
Rabbit.
that's
it was the elbow.
that elbow right over
it
the
was the
top,
elbow.
smoked his ass. Then I was watching this fight. It looked like Kyle Nelson. I looked out of the corner of my eye. Kyle Nelson scored a takedown, and then Steve Garrett's. Then I thought someone was getting submitted, and then someone got elbowed, and I didn't know what the fuck happened.
Didn't he fight one of our teammates, Kyle Nelson, or am I making that up?
No, he fought Bill Algeo.
That's
you
it,
just
yeah.
think he's your teammate.
Here, get the fuck out of here.
I kept seeing him all week thinking this was Gurham, and it's not.
Yeah, he did do look alike.
They look just alike, bro.
Jessica Andrade and Natalie Silva.
like it was a good fight.
They were fucking swanging and banging the entire time.
Yeah.
But all right, we can talk about UFC Noche before Joey gets here.
Yes.
UFC.
UFC.
We can start right at the fucking tippy tizz.
Oh, shit, this card's fucking crazy.
I see Merab. I took a picture of Merab. I told Merab he's the future champion. I think Merab, for some reason, just has an engine,
Yeah.
a motor,
Yep.
a drive,
Yep.
a determination that can get this done. But on the other hand, I think Sean O'Malley is just a special athlete.
I see it the same way. For me as a fighter, I love the way Merab fights. He's a fucking machine. Like he just
Perfect name.
goes for the takedowns, punching on. He's just always on go, no matter what. But if you've seen the way he's been hurt in the past, Henry Cejudo, left hook, Marlon Moraes, left hook,
That could have been stopped.
bro.
yeah.
I don't know why in my mind I just picture Sean O'Malley like stepping back, pulling and drilling him, bro.
I think it's because that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
He just needs one. There's like I said, there's not much of a if Merab
Sean
can get
has
to
this
him,
aura about him now where it's like, bro, he's fucking good. Like he's fucking good. But if I had to pick like a money line, like I'd pick Merab. But I just have a feeling Sean's gonna snipe his ass, especially like him posting that shit with the cut. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to be putting out that you're getting, like, obviously you're getting hit in camp, but like, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't be putting that out there.
I think he's trying to just play mental games, like the same thing with dancing and drinking and all that shit. You just think it's a joke. It's all old
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, it's pissing off Dana. It's pissing off everybody. Like
He
don't-
honestly didn't think it was a big deal. We were talking about it.
Yeah.
He didn't think it was a big deal, but
he also doesn't think a lot of things are a big deal. I'm sure.
He thinks they don't like him. That's what he thinks. Like UFC, he thinks it's like the Aljo shit that he didn't fight Aljo back when it. And I was just like, but even we were kind of like, that's kind of like a hard axe.
Yeah.
Like that's. I don't know. Like, would you want to? Nope. I wouldn't want to do that. You know what I mean? Nope. Like, I would just wait it out.
No, I agree with him on
so
that.
it's pretty tough on that. Where it's just like, I don't know what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
He said Dana gonna be sad if you got to put the belt on him. It's gonna be.
I don't think Dana's gonna be sad.
Sad ass day. Like, oh man.
Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko. This is a tough one too.
What do you like here?
I don't know. I did.
Is this a 5-rounder?
No, it's bro.
No. I'm just asking. Was it a 5-round? I don't know because it's a big card. That's why.
It's a title fight.
Is it?
You ever seen it?
Justin.
No.
I'm dead serious, bro. We might have to kick you off this podcast.
No, I'm being serious. I don't know.
Why? What do you mean you don't?
It's a title fight.
It's a championship fight.
Oh, I didn't know. My bad. I'm serious. I really didn't know. I always just go decision.
Where's Joey?
What does the decision have to do with anything
Just 'cause
about it being
that's
5
all-
rounds
that's what
or
I'm saying
3
about
rounds? What the? And then, what the fuck did he just say?
I might cut this out.
What the fuck did he just say? What does a decision? A decision can be
I'm just
3
saying
or
when it
5
comes- I'm
rounds.
just saying- No, I know.
No, you don't. You don't know what you're saying,
no,
bro.
I didn't know if it was a fucking.
You
if it was
are
a
a
title fight.
casual.
I'm gonna go to my burner.
Yo,
Catch me
you
today.
are a casual. Yo, give this man fucking. He might not be here next week, so
Unreal.
this might be the last episode of Justin Haskell.
I'm taking the listen. I'm taking the bullet.
I apologize. I didn't know it was a fucking championship fight. I really didn't. That's why
It's
I
the
asked.
third time they're fighting for a belt.
All right, my bad. I don't really pay attention to that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
this
taking
dude is
Shevchenko.
wild.
I just think Shevchenko is just the most well-rounded.
I'm taking her too.
She's just a very well-rounded
I
athlete.
think they fought
people-
twice.
Right.
She's going to make the adjustments, and that's the kind of fighter she is. She's had plenty of time to prepare. Yeah, I think if you give her that much time to get ready for one person, they've already fought twice. She's going to make the adjustments.
How old is she? She can't have too much.
36.
She's got to be at least. She's 36.
31.
36.
Shevchenko's 36.
31?
And Grasso's 31. So what? Grasso won the first fight, then it was a fucking
Draw.
draw. Okay. My fault. I
No.
was uneducated
Yep,
on it.
yeah,
My
it's
bad.
pretty,
I always just hear Pyfer say, yo, decision. So I just followed suit.
Which one was she like? It's okay. I get it. Was that the first fight? And then it ended up being a draw. It's okay. I get it back. I get it back.
I don't know. Even that one was really like.
Close, right?
I think they were leaning more towards Alexa winning. Like I know she had her back at one point at the end. Yeah, it was tough. I haven't watched it in a while, but
Yeah, I just like I said, I'm a big fan of the bullet. I think she's just a super well-rounded athlete.
but Alexa Grasso, that camp that they have right now with like her, Diego Lopez, like they're fucking bro. Well, speaking of Diego Lopez, Diego Lopez, Brian Ortega. I am all aboard the Diego Lopez train. He's a fucking killer, bro.
It's slightly what's happening right now. I think changing of the guards is happening for the old school versus the new school, and I think this is some like same fight you just had.
Yep.
This is the new school entering into the realm of.
And I'm not saying he's going to dog walk Brian Ortega. Like I think it's going to be a tough fight, but I think Diego will get it done.
And it's just kind of hard to he has so much momentum right now. It's just momentum.
How do you go against him?
I don't know.
But he had a tough fight with Dan Ige on. I mean, like Dan Ige.
As the rounds got later, right? Which
And
Ortega has been in 5 rounds.
This is a 3-round fight, Justin.
Thank you. Now, is this his Legends fight?
Huh?
Is this Diego's Legends fight?
Yeah. He
Okay.
hasn't had a legend.
This will be
an
I guess
idiot,
an MMA considered legend. I guess not on a
I think-
Burns level,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I think
not on a Burns. Yeah,
Ortega's with
I
some
think
bullshit.
because Ortega didn't capitalize on some of the fights that he had, maybe people won't. Which again, kind of Burns than either. Just OGs, you know what I mean?
Yep.
OGs that
No,
been
he's
around for a
OG for
long,
sure.
long time. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I can't go against Diego at all.
No, this next one, I don't got too much on it. I would go Daniel
Zellhuber?
Zellhuber. Then the next one after that, I'm not even going to talk about it.
Oh, the Osborne?
No, I really just don't know much about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys do. Like I said, I just fought, so I really haven't. We were cutting weight with
Oh, the Osborne?
Norma Dumont in the sauna. She's a cool chick. I think she's going to get it done.
Did I miss her? Where was she at? She was with us?
She was in the sauna. One day you weren't there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen
you weren't
Aldana
there
in the
with us.
PI working. I didn't know she was on this card. I'm not going. It's these last 2 weeks, and this is my not apology, but the last 2 weeks between the last week that we left and then this week that I haven't looked at anything UFC.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at.
Yeah, no, I hear
I can't even. I looked at this car driving here on the car.
I don't know much about
in
it
the car.
Yeah, we can fucking tell.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I've been too caught up with my guys' fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will say from my sources, Raul Rosa is probably a minus 700. I think it was, but he will be your lock of the card.
I'll
You should
pick
parlay
him.
this with
This
something
is a good
else.
fight, though, real quick, right here.
Yeah.
Manuel Torres and Ignacio Bahamondes. That's a good fucking fight.
Where you going on that? You know,
Torres
I'm
looks
gonna
like
go
Mr.
Torres.
you said Torres.
I'm gonna go Torres.
Bean. He looks
yeah.
like Mr. Bean.
He do like a young
Who's
Mr. Bean a little bit.
Bean.
Oh yeah, against Chris Duncan. He's fucking. Manuel Torres is nasty. But that's gonna be a good fucking fight. But yeah, that's all I really have on that. While we wait for Joey to get here.
I do want to wait for Joey for a second. And
see
obviously,
if
Joey probably will have more
You want to
stuff.
see if there's any questions on the Brady Bag
shit.
Instagram?
You are right.
See if we can answer any of them. While we wait for the Joe Pyfer.
Here he is.
Oh, there he is, Joe Pyfer. What's in
Like
the
egg rolls. What is that?
What you
Sweet and
got
sour
in
chicken?
there? Peaches?
Okay.
Yeah. What up? What up? It might be in your Instagram. You sure? You know,
Brother,
people.
I told him the tag.
I know what
told
you
him-
said.
That's what I said.
But I know how people are.
How you feeling?
I didn't got shit.
Feel
Oh, I
good.
got.
What's
I got
up, kid?
Yeah, I'm saying people don't read things. Like they'll read the beginning, then they'll just zone out.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Alan Hung asked me, I have a question for Kurt. I want to know if he trains any type of martial arts.
Alan Hung is my son, actually. I have several pictures of just mauling him. He has
Okay.
one highlight of me taking him down, and then he slightly reversed it, but I still ended up on
got
top.
slightly
And,
reversed?
and that's it. But yeah, that's my son in jiu-jitsu. I used to train jiu-jitsu, and then I had my fourth child during the pandemic, and that is where I retired. So I made it up to a blue
You probably
belt.
got 3 more sessions than this fucking bum over here. We're talking about the fights.
Yeah.
This dude's like, we're talking about Valentina Shevchenko and Alexa Grasso. He's like, is this a 3 or a 5 rounder?
I didn't know. Am I wrong for that? I just.
Are you
Fucking
wrong for that?
Yeah, I didn't know. And I just said decision.
That's bro. I said like we're about to kick this dude off.
Dude,
Unreal.
That's
Joey,
That's some weak shit. Right
I'm going to give you a quick second to go over some of the things, just so people want to hear your side. Is there anything from the card that you wanted to mention outside of Sean's fight from
I think
on
you went
on 306.
Yeah, we
on our card.
on Sean's card? Anything that stood out to you besides we talked about the
I
weight
think
cut?
you went like what 4-3 or something like that, or 4-2.
I went 4-3. There was a couple. I thought Trevor Peake was going to be able to get it done because I thought he was bigger watching the fight. He just.
Fights like an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to bang, which I love.
Yeah,
but
but
everybody's
bro,
gonna
he
shoot
wants to
on him.
bang like in a no technique way
Yeah.
at all, like thrown from the hip, like it's fucking
It's entertaining, but it's not effective,
But
especially
it's not
against
he's
top.
not gonna have a job long if he always fights like that.
Yeah.
because you're gonna lose 3 in a row before you know it, and no matter how entertaining that is, they're not gonna keep you around for that long.
Yeah, I agree. Steve Garcia got the finish over Kyle Nelson. I thought he was going to be tougher than that. I
Kyle
didn't
Nelson,
realize.
right?
Yeah, I kind of realized that after the fact, but yeah, no. Obviously, Andre did, good. And
We touched on that.
dominated and
You were in the corner for that.
yeah, in the corner for
That dude's gonna be cut soon.
Yeah, I don't think they like him.
What?
Bug cut.
Did he lose his first fight or win his first fight?
He, I think he won his first fight by like a guillotine. Then he fought Cesar Almeida.
And lost, right? Oh, so he lost 2 in a row.
Yeah,
After
Gaston's-
him doing that with the scale too, that might be a
You weren't
job.
buying that, or do you think? What do you think about that?
I straight up said it in front of an important person that I thought he was faking.
Okay, that's kind of what not
Did
only
he-
speculation. but
Didn't
it
he
was-
try to say what's up to you a couple of times, and you were like, "Get the
and-
fuck out of my
yeah,
face"?
he wanted to shake my hand, and I refused to shake his hand. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, bro, get the fuck.
And he's
outta
also
here.
not a 170 pounder either. He was like soft in the midsection. Like he definitely could. I mean, not a 185er.
Bro, his face
He has-
wasn't even sucked
He
out.
has to go down to 170 if he's gonna continue to fight.
Get murked there.
Go ahead. Hit 306. We
Anything you
kinda
You
went
guys
through it.
already go through it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, we
All right,
talking
I'm gonna give my.
Give your fucking best bets.
Oh wow, they have Rosas fighting that
It's insanely a lot on the money line.
on roll.
I'm almost certain it's like ridiculous.
Really? Yeah, they don't have the odds.
I think it was
on
like
the
minus
UFC
700 when I looked at it or something. Or somebody said
I'm
something.
gonna go. That's tough, man, because that guy's got experience. But I'm gonna go with
How
Rosas.
you say his name? You not say his name?
Raul.
No. The other guy. I love one name
Aoriquileng?
names. Like
Aoriquileng?
Seal and Prince.
I would say it's Aoriquileng.
Aoriquileng.
I don't know. But
McLovin.
all right, so I'm gonna go with Rosas Jr. I'm gonna go with the guy Edgar. I didn't like Joshua Van.
His last performance was Charles, right?
I didn't like it, so I'm gonna go with him. I don't know who these girls are. I'm gonna go with Ignacio Bahamondes.
That's a
just
good
'cause of
fucking
the
fight
height.
between the two of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked Torres, but it's a
Oh.
good fight.
Yeah, no, I
picked Manuel Torres.
I am switching because I think Torres could probably sleep him. Mm-hmm. He's
Bro,
actually
he's
good.
good.
Yeah, he's good. I'm gonna go with Torres too.
I said we were cutting weight with Norma Dumont in the sauna. She was
Yeah.
cool. I
She's
picked her.
bricked, bro.
Yeah, bro. She's jacked.
Yeah, I'm going Norma Dumont. I don't think Irena Aldana is going to really do much after she got exposed to how bad she is on the ground and how much she weights. I had faith in her against Amanda, and she let me down. I'm off that train. I'm going to go Osborne. Taller, good boxer, good striker. He's just fought some really tough guys. I'm going Zellhuber. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses, though. I'm not completely sold on him yet. But I'm going Lopes, man. I was next to him.
Everybody
He's just
is.
big, bro. He is big for that weight
Bro.
class. I thought he was 55 when I was next to him. I was like, yeah, this is a big dude for this weight class.
I believe the hype. I
Yeah,
believe the hype.
and I fuck with the hair.
He's a superstar. He's a superstar in the making for sure.
All right, I'm going to skip right to it. The lock, I think O'Malley is going to sleep
I said the same
Merab.
thing.
I just think he's too fast. I think he's too good at feints, and I think Merab's going to be too reactive. And I just don't think that you can get in on him without taking damage. So I'm going to go with Sean. As far as
By finish or just regular? Or you just
100% knockout.
Think it's knockout?
I just think it's going to be a lot easier than everybody thinks. Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko. I've been torn on this, bro, because this was the one on this podcast where I called Alexa Grasso to win on the ground.
I remember it.
Granted, she was losing the fight.
Yep.
Then you have the draw. I mean, I'm going to go with Alexa Grasso again due to the age thing. And she's only getting better. And I just don't see like what Valentina's going to kind of change. Like when you watch her fight, she kind of looks the same.
She
at
kind of
all
got it done the
times.
same way in most of her fights, right?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if if she is going to win, it's going to be very close. But I'm going to have to go with the champion in Alexa Grasso. I'm a fan. I like her.
All right.
So
That it?
Yeah,
That's it
it's
for
in on
me.
that card.
How you feeling?
Let me. I want to really break this
Go
down.
ahead,
Narrate this thing.
Where do you want to start?
We're going to give a vivid picture, man. So let's just start Sunday. Feet on land in Vegas on Sunday. Why did you choose Sunday instead of your normal Tuesday?
So when we went out there for Joey, so when people who don't know, when you show the UFC flies you out on Tuesday, that's when you check in, you do all your shit. It's a lot to get to land in wherever you're at. Land, go get your luggage, check in your hotel or your Airbnb, check in with the UFC. Then you have to go get workouts in. So everything's kind of rushed. You know what I'm saying? Then the next day you have media and all that shit. So I wanted to get there a couple days early and just acclimate. Like I said, like going there for Joey's fight, like I got sick out there. I was running in the heat like an idiot, like 115 degrees. So that's probably why. But I just didn't want to get out there and something like that happen again. So get out there on Sunday with the whole team. We got our cars. We got checked in the Airbnb. We got a workout. So by the time Monday, Tuesday rolled around, like we were already into our routine. It felt like every day just like went so fast. Like it was like even though I was cutting weight, like there was no like hiccups in anything. Like everything just went like so smooth that yeah. But getting out there early is definitely the way to go, and I will always do it again.
Sunday's your new day.
Yeah,
If it's out Vegas,
maybe.
out
100%.
west.
Vegas is hot as fuck. It's a 3. People are like, oh, it's only 3 hours. 3 hours is a big difference, bro. 3 hours is
feel
the
it
difference.
now.
And yeah. So by the time you get out there on Tuesday, it takes you at least 3 days. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're not acclimated till Friday. You fight Saturday. Nah, brother, I'm getting out there early.
Got you. I get out there Tuesday. A couple other people get out there Tuesday. Tuesday media day comes, and how did you like the difference?
Check-in day.
I mean, I'm sorry, check-in day comes. How are you feeling? Come check-in day. That's same old, right?
Check-in day's easy. There's nothing different. Yeah, that was
Normal.
Normal.
Everything
Sign a
good.
poster with my face on it was fucking.
That was lit.
Very cool. Like that's
And the
probably
poster
like
was
what-
cool as shit. The
it's a
color
cool-
scheme, everything was.
It's a legit ass poster. So
And I gotta still buy one. They are
very-
still available, $99 on UFC store,
I'm
whatever.
very
that was.
happy about the poster. It was cool.
Yeah. Are
They made
you-
my tattoos look pretty dope.
Yeah, they made them highlighted
Yeah,
red. It was kind
it
of
was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool.
Check in. I was trying to get the media
Wednesday.
day. Wednesday, media day. Are you feeling anything different in this moment? Because now it's kind of like I'm the star of the show.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
You know what I mean? The co-star, however the shit
No,
go,
no,
whatever.
because I like this entire camp getting ready for this fight. I just visualized everything I was going to be doing, like whether it was going to be stressful or not. Like I put myself in these situations to where I've seen myself do it so many times. I'm like, no matter how much media they hit me with, I'm going to be fine with it. And it wasn't, and they didn't overload me with shit, which was cool. Like they gave me just enough to make me feel like it was a main event, but it wasn't an insane amount, and I felt super comfortable, and I enjoyed doing it all because, like I said, even the one guy he's the main guy who takes you around. He's like, man, you just seemed like you really like enjoyed it, and you just embraced it, and you felt like you belonged here this week, and I did. Like I truly felt like I belonged there, and that it was my card.
I just want to say something to media outlets. Media outlets, stop spinning weird shit. Like say it what it is. We don't care about losses like Bilal. Like none of that shit matters. You ask a question, they answer, but don't spin things like.
Well, even with like that whole 20-minute interview I did or whatever it was, MMA Junkie just took the part of me just talking shit about
As if they asked you about
Twitter.
Bilal, then
No, about Twitter.
Oh, okay,
about
got you.
like the trolls but I get it. They just want the clickbait. But like you guys, like when reporters hit me up now, like if I don't answer you or I don't want to do an interview with you, it's because of shit like that. Because I'm not going to let you just chop my shit up, and make like fuck.
It's
that.
weird.
Like, fuck that.
It was weird for me because I'm like, yo, we're still
You're
in the
sitting,
building.
right?
Like we just
they had
left.
a clip out like making it seem like something that it wasn't, bro.
It's just a question and just say like, yo, it's kind of toxic out there from this angle on social media. Whatever. Media day goes, everything goes great. You're feeling good. By Wednesday, everyone is everyone's in town by Wednesday except for
Kristen and Simon and my parents are landing that night. We're at the PI, getting our last workout in, and then
PI was a great experience. Obviously normal for you, but
it's cool.
He said it best. It's like a social club.
Yeah,
it's like,
no, it's cool. If I lived in Vegas, I'd be there. I would live at the PI.
Kudos,
bro. I would live at the PI. Like it's just state of the art. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. That's what a lot of people go to Vegas for, but there's only two teams in Vegas. It's Extreme Couture and Syndicate. So what some guys do, they almost like run their own camp at the PI, which like I couldn't do, but like if the UFC ever wants to fucking open up a PI over here,
take a
when
part-time
I'm
job.
retiring from the UFC, I will run that PI.
Forrest Griffin literally just works there. It is kind of funny just to see him floating around the building like, damn, you're like a legend. Like,
you'll catch a whole bunch
changing
of
light bulbs and shit.
You'll catch a whole bunch of different fighters in there.
will.
It's really a cool place. And they let you bring 3 people with you, free food, everything. So when people bitch about UFC pay and all these things, they don't realize all these resources they also give us. Like we were just talking about my nutritionist. Like I don't have to pay for that. And these guys are world class at what they do.
Yeah. But where were we?
That's Wednesday. Now we're Thursday. Weight cut day.
Weight cut day. I was in on this. I was game on.
Yeah, you were in on the sauna. I was impressed.
I was impressed that he just walked in the cold punch, not even just. Ooh.
I didn't see that. I
was hot as shit. You know what it was? I never like did saunas cutting weight and shit or trying.
The cold tub when you go.
It felt amazing.
When you go from being like, bro, we were in that sauna for a minute. When you go from being in the sauna to the cold, it feels good.
Yeah.
When you just raw dog cold water, it's a different experience. It's a different experience.
Almost lost my life in the sauna with Sean one time.
First and last time Justin will ever be in a sauna with me. First of all, when you're younger, we don't have money like that as fighters. Sweet Sweat costs like $50 a jar.
I heard y'all talking about it.
Bro,
That was
he
expensive
takes
shit.
his 2 fat fucking fingers, sticks them in there like this, and rubs it on his hairy, fat, stomach and goes to double dip. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out.
Nah,
And
that
then,
ain't what they- I'm-
yeah,
no,
yes,
they-
bro.
He got
First
mad
of all,
at me for drinking.
no,
one at a time. Let
you're
the-
literally lying.
No,
You're literally
I'm
lying.
not.
Because and then what happened in the sauna? Why I snapped on him was I just got done sprinting on the treadmill like 3 miles. I went right from the sauna. I mean, right from the treadmill, like directly into the sauna. So my heart rate's still jacked up. I got out after 10 minutes. He was like, "That's it." I'm like, "Justin, get the fuck away from me." So he left. He bounced.
I thought I was going. I was like, I'm
He
gonna go
bounced.
meet some old
He
relatives.
bounced. Yeah, you're about to get fucked up.
I thought I was getting my ass beat for
me
real. I was
keep
like, you know, I think I'd take my talents to the car.
All right, let me keep building here. Thursday, just talking about the cut, man, and we got a lot of compliments on just like how our team looked as that was going down. You had Itu out there, you had Igor out there, Razavi was out there.
Yeah, shout out to, honestly, like, even like when I was with Joey for his fight, the way Igor, like, I think Ito might not have been on the weight cut, but like, bro, these guys, like the way that they treat you, like they're like, you're like a fucking like king, bro. Like
Yep.
they're trying to make
I
sure
have a sick
they're
picture.
trying to make everything like so much easier for you. And yeah, shout out to Igor, Ito, Razavi. Like, I love those guys. Like these guys who come over from these different countries, they truly, truly appreciate America and like what America has to offer. And that's why I think as Americans, we need to be prouder of how lucky we are and embrace like this country that is so amazing that all these guys travel for. It's crazy. But yeah, the whole team was there. We had fucking we were
Moving like a well-oiled machine.
squad deep in that
Like,
bitch. But yeah, it was
yeah.
the easiest weight cut of my life. Like I said, like I cut a lot of weight. I start off around 190 beginning of the week, but I'm eating the entire week, drinking the entire week. I got underweight that night. I got to drink a fucking smoothie from the PI. I was the first one. Got to weigh-ins, like the perks of being the main event. You can show up whenever you want, but I showed up right at 9, walked literally in on the scale, done. Then Gilbert put some fucking stress on us. So the Nevada Athletic Commission, they used to be what, from 9 to 11 you could weigh
9
in.
to 11.
You had 9 to 11, so you had a 2-hour window. They changed it from 9 to 10. You have to be on that scale. So my man was late. Like literally, like Lloyd, like
I
we're all
watched
sitting there.
him get
Bro,
off at 10:01.
so technically, like the fight could have been scrapped.
Yeah.
But like obviously we're not
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
fucking.
Yeah.
And then he gets on this thing, and the shadiest thing athletic commissions do, they don't use digital. Like you know how like when you get on a scale, you step on it, it locks your weight in once it's done. It'll say 170.1 or whatever.
how
it is.
wrestling used to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know for a fact if a motherfucker's on or not. He gets on that old school scale, and the thing's jumping, and the dude's like 171. And I'm like,
How?
That motherfucker was probably one. Cause he even posted because he does like a vlog.
Yeah.
You can see it just binging. It's binging up and down. Whatever. So then that happens, but for like fucking 20 minutes, we're sitting there. I'm like, then the UFC Journey people are like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "Bro." I'm like, I don't care in this moment. I just weighed in. Like, I was like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, let me drink my fucking fluids.
Would you say the speculation, like we were talking about it when it was happening? There had to be a last minute wait,
Or it was just
situation.
hard. Like, the same thing. Like, guys just wait till the last minute. Like, I like to get on weight the night before. Joey likes to do some the day of, but you're also getting up at like fucking 5 a.m. and doing it. Some of these dudes wait till 7. My thing is, if you can be on that scale at 9, you want to be on that scale at 9. That's more time you can drink, eat, recover.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's just unprofessional.
Yeah.
Got you.
But made weight, perfect.
Thursday is good. I mean,
Friday's
Friday
good.
morning is good. Now it's time to start. You know, you can start
Watch the
kicking
birds.
back,
We're chilling, drinking fucking fluids, taking 10-minute walks.
1 second. Brazil is a one and done. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That field was
the
shitty.
field was shitty.
Yeah.
So that just feels like a one and done situation, unless they gift them like a turf or something like that. But other than that, I don't want to see another game over there.
I
That's
think we
done.
should be selfish and keep the NFL in
over
East
here.
I'm with it.
They're trying to make it more of an international
You
sport.
looking like a 6 to 8 week recovery for Jordan Love. You fuck around, throw the whole Packers season over that shit. Last play of the game.
Yeah,
it's tough.
whatever. But we kicked back, watched the birds, had some steaks. Everything was good. The vibes were perfect. Like these last 2 camps, I will say, the vibes have just been great. You know what I mean? Got a real good team, real good group of people out there. Everything was good. Saturday comes, is fight day. Sean, I think one thing about this camp, and I think the quote that was being used, he said we all sound like your mental health coaches during the game. It was being present, and it wasn't just the night of the fight, but it was also just all throughout the week, all throughout camp is just. Explain just a little bit like what that means. Like I know how I feel. I know what I believe it means, but I didn't hear like exactly what it means to you.
Just like just fucking being in the moment and just enjoying what you're doing at that second. Like we are right now. Like we're like this is the. It's so easy with so many distractions. Like to be sitting here thinking about like, damn, like what do I got to do later? Oh fucking, what did I say to my boss earlier today? Like there's so many distractions. So just being like, I took social media off my phone all week. Like didn't have my phone. Wasn't checking any of that shit. Just focusing on what needed to be done in that moment. Even like during the shakeout, like not thinking about the fight, not thinking about just doing what I had to do in that moment. You know what I'm saying? And then that was literally exactly what led into the fight. And yeah, but that's the only thing. Like when I know for a fact if I'm locked in for 15 or 25 minutes, and that was like the whole theme of this camp, like I can beat anybody in the world. No matter if you get hit, I get taken down, anything that goes wrong, I can just get back on track and continue to drive towards that finish line. That was it.
I'll tell you what I loved about the whole being present thing too, with just having the squad that we had was just like it was like when we went to watch Itzo at Ring of Combat.
Yeah.
I'm screaming, Igor's screaming, you can hear you screaming, you know, Kristen. It's just like
I could hear I heard you clear as day. I heard Kristen, I heard you two clear.
I would always scream. I tried to always scream when I didn't hear them.
I heard you clear as day. I like the Apex. I will fucking run main events at the Apex for the next 10 years. I'll be the king of the Apex. Like, it's not like I enjoy it, bro. Like it's you get in, you get out. Like it's in and out. Like it's clean. Like I don't know. Like I like it. And they gave me 8 tickets. So and then you had your tickets. Jeremiah had his tickets. So like I had everyone there I gave a fuck about. No offense to the fans. Like, yeah, like I like fighting in front of the fans, but I had everyone I wanted there anyway.
But what a fun fight, though. Like, as a fan, me as a friend. Like, what a fun fight.
Yeah.
Like, just hearing everybody, every time you kicked, screaming, hey! Then you jabbed. And every time you took him, bro, when you took him down, I thought Igor was going to break my neck. He was like shaking my head. I was like, oh my God.
Bro, Igor was crying when I got back to the house. Yeah, everyone was crying.
I said, I don't think I would have put all this on there.
Great fucking performance.
But, so shakeout, everything goes good. We leave for the.
Yeah, my bad.
You can narrate it.
I'm in the back, clearly. So I'm watching as you prepare for this.
Yeah.
And it locked in was the word. I remember your wife texting me and she just was like how's he looking?
Yeah.
And I was like, I said, Kristen, he looks fucking ready.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, I was like, you just looked ready. Like you wanted to get wrapped.
Yeah.
And another thing that we were saying, which that we've been saying throughout the camp, is you've been saying like, I just want to control what I can control. And I'm just paying attention to all these things between being present, controlling what you can control. I know you started getting a little like, I'm ready. Yeah. But I was like, if you like, even when you wanted like house to rep your hands and shit, I'm like, don't get nobody else. This is your moment. You can control this. Wait for them. You know what I mean? Like, get who you want to rep your hands. Like everything that you can control it. Don't let anything else dictate that. So I'm watching this. Hands are wrapped. You warming up. Everything is good. Obviously, you know you had a secret that you were holding in, a little bit of motivation that you expressed at the end of the fight. So I'm just watching all this play out. You know, the chain, everything. You controlling everything that you control in the sense of like how you see your day go. Yeah. And finally it's time. Last thing Coach John says before we go out, like, we're gonna do this for your daughter. You know what I mean? You got a daughter on the way. Congratulations to that. You shared it with the world. We'll leave it at that. But he says, yo, this is about Vader. You know what I mean? We're doing this for Vader. And that's it, man. You start to walk out. Believe it or not, you're walking out. I'm getting kicked out.
Luckily, we had a ticket. We had a ticket for you.
I was like, yo, I got a ticket. He said I had a ticket. I could go out and come back in. They like, nah, they were all picked up.
They figured it out?
Yeah, they're about to. So I was like, well, can I just go back into the back? She was like, no. And I was like, so I gotta get out? I'm like, I'm supposed to be on the floor. Yeah. And then the other lady came and she was like, she was like, on mine, he only took 3, so it is one available. But my name was scratched out on the paper and all that. And I'm like, what the hell? The fuck? They go seat me with Kristen, Simon.
You made some.
Were you guys all sitting together?
Yeah. Well,
so it was Simon, Kurt, Kristen, Alex, that group, and then it was me, Lloyd, Jeremiah, Igor. We were on the other side.
We on both sides. So we got you on both sides.
Both sides. Nice.
I was where your corner was.
Yeah. I remember hearing you right there.
So you were here. So it was like this corner here.
Apex is small, bro. Like you're right there. Like you're right there. Yeah. So
and I scooted up to the commentators.
Now, as I'm coming out, this was a funny thought. Obviously, I didn't think this, but I was just like, good God. As I'm coming out, I missed your walkout.
Yeah.
I'm coming out during Gilbert's walkout.
Yeah.
Now he got this
Dookie,
inspirational
bro.
ass Christian music going. I'm like, God damn, whose moment is it?
Bro, that shit was terrible. I was like fired up watching Sean come out. Got the banger. They don't love you no more.
Yeah.
He comes out with
I look up, Gilbert's like this. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this is about to be
Which
fucking
is
nuts.
fine. Which is
For
fine.
sure.
Which is fine. But
I'm like, oh God, whose
which,
moment is
bro,
it?
he's very, from what I've heard, he's very religious, which
Yeah.
is like fine. Like I believe in God too, but in that moment, like it's just not like I'm just like, oh yeah,
I miss yours because.
But I'm sure it gets him to where he needs to be.
bro.
But
I'm coming out to Stevie Love or Stevie B. Sorry,
Stevie B,
Spring
yeah.
Love. I want to come out.
Yeah. So just talking about the fight real quick.
yeah, I
briefly.
mean, in the back, like I just felt like you get to a point like you're just like let's
Ready.
go, let's get this going, like, and I didn't ever say let's get this over with. I like Kristen asked me, she's like, "You feeling good?" I'm just ready to get going. Like I just want to go do this, because you're waiting around. You've been there for a week. You're fucking weighed in. Everything's right. Like stretch out. Everything goes great. I got Ito back there.
Shout out to
Ito, man. He took a beating in the back.
Ito.
You always need a good partner to get beat up on. But yeah, we walk out and I'm just like I'm just ready. You know, I'm just locked in. And I think the best thing I did for those 25 minutes was I took it 1 minute at a time. Like when I was in the first round, I wasn't thinking about being tired in the fifth round. I wasn't thinking about these things. I'm like, I'm just taking this moment by moment and just going to try to win every single moment that I can. And that's what I feel like I did. I feel like there's things I definitely could have did better. Like we always look back and think that, but I think I personally had an amazing performance.
Most amount of strikes ever in your career.
Yeah.
Gilbert's fucking tough as fuck. If you look at who he's fought, like he gave Hamzat hell. He was giving Jack. He was winning that entire fight until he took a bad shot. Like he made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? But the only person to ever drop Kamaru Usman like before Leon. So like, dude, he's a fucking stud. He's tough as fuck. And yeah, I'm happy. Like that was my Legends fight. Like I was waiting to have that moment of like I fought like Court McGee and some of these guys, but like Gilbert's a true legend of the sport. Like when you talk about like fan favorites, he's a fucking fan favorite. Everybody loves Gilbert. So for me to now look on my record and have that win and go 25 minutes, get that experience, it couldn't have gone any better. I had no marks on my face. Like I did more fucking damage on the bro. If you don't know about the UFC cage or the octagon,
Yeah.
how that shit just takes your skin off of your feet, your knees,
It's like being in a
everything,
motorcycle
bro.
accident.
Because they want it to be super grippy.
Do you feel it or you feel it
Oh no,
afterwards? Like,
you
you're
feel it
like,
afterwards. Like, it's just like sandpaper. I have no fucking skin on my toes.
That's cool.
Yeah, bro, it was perfect.
Them hip switches though.
Yeah,
Them hip
he
switches,
shot on me
though.
hard. I hit him with that hip switch.
He timed it well.
Yeah, he did.
If
But then
you don't like
fucking hit his ass.
Still, people just gonna always call something boring. If you don't like grappling,
Bro.
there were just some beautiful.
And not even if you think that
exchanges,
fight
dog.
was boring, go fuck yourself. 'Cause that fight was far
the
from
fuck
boring.
outta
I was
here.
throwing the entire time.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Like people are like now it's like suck my dick. Like that I can't take a punch because Gilbert hit me with his hardest punch, and I was like, oh, it just didn't do anything to me,
Yeah.
and I just walked right forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I give a quick recap from my angle real quick?
Here
Thanks.
comes the hood, baby.
So real quick,
Yeah.
I can be overbearing with social media when it comes to my teammates, and especially with you, Sean. The thing is this,
Here
though.
we go with the glaze.
Nah, I can glaze as much as I want
get
because
to
I
the
glaze
glaze.
you too, babe. You
That's
can
what I
glaze
just like.
too. I get so many people that hit me up about Sean. I mean this. Like,
Do me a favor. Remember I said tip your mic down and speak a little closer.
Yo.
You'll hear your voice get fuller.
You hear that?
And push that pop filter closer as well. And then speak
So
right on
a
the mic.
lot of people hit me up about Sean all the time. You, all my teammates, but especially Sean. I've been with Sean since he was a 2-0 amateur. So like seeing him living his dream is like me living a dream with him. I fucking mean it. Sometimes I could be overbearing, I could be annoying, I could be all them fucking things, but at the end of the day, it's all love.
Yeah.
And he's someone that I care about a lot. Went through a lot of dark shit in life, and Show was like a constant there for me. Him and his wife, I mean it. But bro, I called this shit 5 weeks ago to your wife. I text her. I said, bro, fucking Sean striking is at another level. If you see, I got the goosebumps talking about this shit. I said this fight is going to be his striking fucking clinic. I've said this to your wife. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro. Combos. I'm like, dude, who is
Don't
this
break the table
motherfucker?
now.
I'm like,
You're
who's
moving
this
the
kid?
whole
in,
table
I'm like,
now.
who's this kid in the cage, right?
Yeah.
I feel Gilbert's game plan was wiped away because what I expected Gilbert to do was to press you coming off the Bilal fight and wrestle in defense.
Yeah.
I do not think that motherfucker was ready for Sean Combo Brady.
Yeah. Well,
Body kicks.
We thought
like,
that.
with all
We
that
knew that
shit.
too. Like, he was probably going to be thinking I was just going to be trying to shoot the entire time. And I wasn't, you know. I feel like he definitely, like, he was surprised with how fast I was. Like, I was way faster than him.
Well, you're
and
circled
I was
every
just
time you tried.
Yeah, I was just, and my defense was on point.
I have a question because I think I believe I heard you say this correct, but in the back you were saying like, did you already accept the fact that a submission probably wasn't happening? Did you respect Gilbert that much?
Yeah, bro. Like, it's fucking. I think I have some of the best jiu-jitsu in the world, but Gilbert's gonna be hard to submit, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's a legit black belt world champion at the highest level, and bro, he's big. Gilbert, like I said, like I watch his vlogs, I follow his shit. He was 203 pounds in the start of camp. Like he's huge.
Yeah.
Like, he's a big ass dude. Like he's not going to be easy to submit. So like I kind of figured, like I really truly thought like I'd be able to fucking like hurt him on the feet, like which I know I did. But he's tough. Like so I kind of knew I was going to go 5 rounds.
Okay.
But I was ready for that.
Yeah.
And obviously I went 5 rounds and I was ready for it.
Yeah.
Jonathan said something to you in the 5th round. I can't remember it word for word, bro, but that shit almost had me run through a fucking wall. That shit got me so hyped.
Motherfucker, you gotta say.
I can't. I'm trying to remember what he said so I don't sound stupid already because of the fucking Grasso fight. But he said,
yeah, Donovan was saying really good shit. Like
some
everyone, like
motivational shit, dude.
They
And I
were,
was
bro.
like, yo, that was
Dean in the corner, super calm. I love it. He gives you what you need. John, obviously, a little more animated. John will get you going, and then Jonathan just simple
He's like
shit.
a
he know
higher
he's
than
been
you.
there. Yeah. You guys both.
So yeah, because
for
Jonathan's been there at the highest level.
For sure. That's
It was perfect, bro. It was perfect.
It's-
And then I don't know what else
I was gonna say there was a part where I remember you were talking about how Jonathan was saying fix your posture, like y'all both tired at this point. You
Yeah.
have to,
He was just saying body language.
Yeah.
Body language. And that's huge.
I
And that-
rewatched it. His
Yeah.
corner, same thing. Gilbert leaned in the cage. His bull snatched him.
Yeah,
Stand
yeah,
up
body-
straight.
body language,
So he was
yeah.
like this too.
100%.
He
Yeah.
peeked around the dude like,
Yeah.
is he tired? 'Cause I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah, body language. And that's the thing too. Like bro, 5 rounds. Like you went 5 rounds.
not the
Go
same.
5 rounds in the fucking octagon of the UFC is like doing 20 rounds in that gym, bro. There's no simulation to get ready for it. There's no like the arm pump that you get from the gloves and the hand wraps and the nerves, and it's just it can't be recreated. It's a drug that can't be recreated.
It's times 10 of 1 round.
100%. Like 1 round feels like 1 minute in a round feels like a 5-minute round. You know, like the time just goes so slow, especially if you're in a bad spot. You're like, Jesus Christ.
It's like a 2-hour fight.
But nah, dude, it was like I can't say it enough. Like having all you guys out there, it just literally it feels like home every time because it is. It's what we do. We're not just a team where we're at the gym. Like we always we talk to each other every day. We see each other so much. Like you guys are my actual friends in and out of the gym. So we had a great squad out there, and yeah, bro.
Last thing, let's pop our shit. End of the fight. You call your shot, man. You call your shot. And now
I said Ian,
whatever the
Cherry.
fucking-
I said whatever the fuck. I was tired. He said whatever the fuck his name is.
it's Ian. In a sense, we'll find out tomorrow if you go
Colby,
over him,
I'm
which
going
you
to go
should,
over
right?
him, 100%.
And now you can kind
He
of.
had a shitty fight
Yeah, yeah.
against MVP. I just beat Gilbert Burns. I will go over this man. I'll be I should be 5 because they have Colby sitting at 5. What the
he's
fuck
not
has
fought.
Colby done?
He hasn't fought.
So I'll fight Colby or I'll fight Ian. Like that's why
Ian
I think,
because he's just available at
I
this
think
point now,
those.
right?
I think those are the 2 most logical options. So we'll see.
Did you do your fan questions?
Let's check
No,
one more
there's
time
nothing.
before we end this out.
I want to give a shout out to my brother Joey real quick. Fucking hair look phenomenal on
the Brady
ESPN, bro. I
fucking
want to tell you
bag, we
that.
got no
you look
followers
fucking
on
great.
there.
You did.
Oh,
you look
wait.
like a fucking sports anchor on there, bro.
Oh, I look like I had
Did anyone give
Hold on,
you?
no, it's in the shadow realm. I just saw it. Oh, here, let me get to it.
You be fucking up, Kurt.
It's in the shadow realm. I thought I was looking for messages. Wasn't saying that came through.
That's crazy.
Damn, man, I have to lose.
Damn, we're not popular.
Did anything come through for you?
I only reshared it.
Well, you guys
It
shit.
says This is from this guy, him Duncan.
Him Duncan?
Yeah. I noticed everybody in the gym is very resilient. Winning after losses, surgery, being across the world from their family, etc. What constant thought stays in your mind during both the winning and the losing? Hope this makes it on the show. You're on the show, dog.
You're on the show, brother. For me, I can only answer for myself, but it's just constant progression. Like no matter like a win or a loss, you're going to learn something, and just always just trying to become better, whether it's by a millimeter or an inch or a mile, just trying to be my best version of me every single day. And bro, and in here, like you have to be resilient or else you ain't going to fucking last. Like we had, 2 months of our training camp where it was 100 degrees in here. Like it was like either fucking sink or swim. So, and that's how it always is. So I feel like we're just built for it.
My only question is, are we sending it up those fucking hills behind Derek's house?
Brother.
I can't wait.
Yamaha, Honda,
Ging, ging, ging.
Suzuki. Somebody give us a bike sponsor because me and
Hey.
Joey about to be out here on Sunday.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, we about to be out here on the fucking dirt bikes.
Justin, can you
Is that it?
sit on one?
That is
The little side cart motorcycle going. I put a fucking dog in there with me.
You see the video I posted of him on the rowing machine out there? He looked like a fucking a
crazy.
gorilla on a circus on like a low ass
No,
bike.
John had me cracking up when he was saying I was pumping up balloons.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
that it?
Yeah.
That's it.
That is.
Bert got promoted, by the way, guys.
What'd I do? What I got?
He got some street cred coming out there. You know?
Yo, but shout out to SteadyPicks, man. Shout out to the team. Always,
Beautiful,
they've been putting out some
beautiful,
good content of us. You know,
My man Ali. If y'all don't know, Ali is the one who does the content. He always
Yeah,
comments
he be
under the
killing
post,
it.
everything. Ali,
Yep.
you keep killing it. Keep doing your thing.
Shot-
Steady picks.
I said sign up for SteadyPicks. Get the bag. Football season. Eagles are 1-0. Sean Brady 17-1. Joe Pyfer fucking is on a fucking win streak. Andre Petrosky, shout out. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to the whole team. Lock it
We're
up.
out this joint, man.
Peace.